Hi everybody, hope you're all okay. Got my Easter bunny banding up. So I don't know what day this is going up, but obviously I'm in the same outfit as my Friday's video. And I'm just going to be having a chat with you, kind of showing you what I've got going in my kids' Easter bags, and also just activities, fun, cheap activities if you're struggling for ideas, and also if you're struggling for money. 2 weeks, it is a long time to have your kids home from school. Mine only broke up last week, so this is our first week. You know, you've got to sometimes rely on the weather, but I just wanted to come on and say you haven't got to worry about getting up in the morning and getting the kids out the house. It's expensive, it's tired, it's draining. You know, you haven't got to worry if you want to stay in and do nothing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know, you might even be working yourself and you've got like a grandparent or somebody minding your kids, and when you come home from work, you know, you don't always want to do something. But you haven't got to get worried, even if you just want to do stuff on the weekends. You know, to have the kids home for like 10 days, it is hard for some people. So just wanted to come on and tell you what you can do, cheap and cheerful things. So something my kids like to do religiously. We love making cakes. So I went to the shop. So I got it, you know, went to the shop, picked up some more cupcakes. Picked up these 115 a pound. I had this from last year, and it's an egg cupcake stand, and that's what it looks like. And look how adorable it is. And you put your cupcakes in it like that. And the kids will absolutely love that. So if you're like me, you've always got stuff on hand. So we've always got stuff like this. We got dinosaur sprinkles, and also for me, we got under the sea. Make your own cupcakes, right? Look, you've got all the lovely colours. I don't know what they are. They're just edible decorations. Like that. Also, what else have we got? We got some edible glitter. No, you tell me your kids don't like to chuck glitter, edible glitter on their food. Perfect. And then what I also like to do, my kids, like I said, we're not on the level of like Great British Bake Off. We're not that good of bakers. But the kids just like to bake, like to watch me making things. So I'm always picking up stuff like this, food dye. Just experimenting, got pink, got blue. Got these icing pens. Honestly, if you make them a cake, and I picked this up as a sandwich tin, £2.50. Obviously, tell them you've got to let it cool down. If you just give them then a couple of these, see, perfect Easter colours. And they're very easy. What you're going to do, just hand into them, it's like a pen, and you just squeeze it out, and they can do smiley faces. You can have competitions, and you just make it cheap and cheerful. You do that all day. All you need is stuff to make cakes: butter, egg, flour. I'm probably missing something, but I can't think right now. Vanilla essence, cupcakes, or a big Victoria sponge. Done. That is literally like your whole day there, just happily making cupcakes. So that's the first thing I wanted to come on. We also picked up these last year, and these lovely chicks. Even if you don't have to bake on Sunday, you know, but even if you just wanted 12 a baking day in the week, put these little cute bunnies on, and then that could be your dessert. Because I picked up this mould the other day, it was 50p, where it wasn't the other day, it was the other month now. 50p, and look, I don't know if you can see, it's all rigid. Oh, that's it, you've got a better picture there. It's all rigid. So my kids are gonna absolutely love making their own Easter eggs. So I picked up 4 bars of these chocolates, 2 milk, 2 white. They were 30p each. So £1.20. We're going to be making our own Easter eggs. And I think I've said before, we could even make our own cheesecakes if you wanted. beautiful. So we could have one milk, one white, and then you could put all sorts in. You could put all them sprinkles in there. You could put these in there. You could put marshmallows, whatever you want. Happy days. You can even make them before Easter, and then you can put them in here. I'm sure everybody've got foil, you know, like rolled up foil, and the kids can make their own little Easter egg hunt. That's another thing. And then something else we always like to do, I printed off these, and what I'm going to do is have a colouring competition, because sometimes we are a full-on family. You know, we've got football, we've got rugby, we've got youth club. Marcus is the coach, Marcus is the ref, work, school. It's something all the time. But you know, when we then have got down days, we love nothing more or sitting around the table and colour. It just makes us so happy. Well, it makes me happy anyway. So I just printed out Happy Easter, Happy Easter. Just different kind. That one's more for me, My Little Pony. Nice pictures. Nice bit of jute string in the scroll. And we have a colouring competition. It could be first and second prize. I printed off these in work. Cost nothing. You could even sit there if you've got plain paper and just trace a photo on your iPad. Make it fun for them. So that's something else we like to do. So that's like more indoor stuff. And then I picked up these. They were 2 for £6. Rocks. I picked up these because me personally, I didn't have all the stuff I needed on hand. So by the time I actually went and got the paintbrushes, paintbrushes, stencils, acrylic paint, I didn't have that, so it was just cheaper for me to spend the £6, plus it comes with the rocks. But if you yourself are near somewhere, go and get rocks. Obviously don't nick the rocks if it's illegal, but you can pick up rocks anyway. Get rocks, and then all you've got to do then is have some paint, and you just look online. You can, like these now, these are galaxy rocks. And you can like draw different kind of planets on them, or if you wanted, you could. I've seen loads of people do these over lockdown, and they leave like for people like nice kind messages. You know, be kind, make monsters on it, do little rainbows. You know, like I said, you could make that so much cheaper than what it is. Even if you've just got different colour felt tip pens, if you get like a white paint, and then if you just got colouring pencils, I'm sure colouring pencils will go onto these rocks, or permanent marker, and that's something that could be outdoorsy. Brilliant. That, get to the works, because the works is awesome. So also got these, and I picked up all of this really cheap Poundland at the works. So for us at the minute, we are playing Among Us. I expect everybody knows the game Among Us. So my son Harrison, he's been writing out 4 pieces of paper. 3 of us are crewmates, 1 of us is the imposter. But we do like to constantly play games like that. So he's going to be happy now. He's got his notebook to be playing that kind of games. We've got, if you don't want, if you've got plain paper and you haven't got a printer, you can just draw your own pretty pictures. But I picked up these are £3 poster paints. Got some paintbrushes, £4, and the kids can just make paints, make pictures. Use their hands. I've seen loads. My son brought home lovely loads of pictures, and he used his hand, and his hand was the bunny. So that's something else. If the weather is great, get the kids out, buy a pack of £1 chalks. The kids will have so much fun. Colour the walls, colour the pavements. They could play hopscotch, snakes and ladders. What we used to do, we used to lie down, and then, do you know, like, it sounds awful, but do you know when, like, it's like somebody's passed away, and then you do like the dead body thing, we like to mark like how we used to like do like angels, where it would be funny and draw boobs and six packs. But yeah, get outside, do that. Then something else that I thought was really cute was I picked up this from the charity shop, 99p. It comes with all the stuff in, it comes with all the thread, all the felt, and you can make 3 different kinds of hanging decorations. It says recommended age 5+. Beautiful. Everything comes out pre-cut. You could sit there and make pom-poms if you wanted. I'm sure if you just wrap wool around cardboard and then snip it, make your own pom-poms. If like, you know, you could make something like that if you wanted. What else have I bought? Yes, like I said, I don't want my kids to have so much chocolate, but then you could easily just split these between a pack, split these between your kids, however many you've got, and they could just have one or two of these at a time. You haven't got to go nuts. You haven't got to go thinking, oh, I've got to go and spend £50 now on doing this. The kids will make their own fun. We've got a make and do book, and it's amazing. It shows you how to make a toilet roll bunny, and I'm sure if you googled it, but that's what it looks like. And then all you got to do is cut out these, and then you make a toilet roll bunny. You can make your own paper daffodil, or you could, something I always used to do was go online and print out a scavenger hunt. Yeah, the kids will love that. Get them in their wellies, get them in their scruffy clothes, take a packed lunch, take an old blanket, get the kids outside, print out a scavenger hunt, get a pen and pencil, and literally just tick off who can find a flower, who can find a bug, who can find something blue, who can find something yellow. My kids absolutely love doing stuff like that, and it doesn't cost the earth. I remember something we did in 2020. This was when we were properly in lockdown. Every night, obviously this is something that we just did. We did a come dine with me. So I don't know if any of you know, I don't know if it's on like ITV2 or ITVB, the show Come Dine With Me, where you've got to make your own food, and you've got to be the host. And that's what we did for 4 nights in a row over the summer holiday. Was it the summer holidays or the Easter holidays? I think it was over Easter holidays. I went first, and I wanted like a kings and queens theme, and then I made food. And literally what you do is you greet everyone, you set the table as you want, and then you make a starter, you make a main, and you make a dessert. And then Marcus went next. I can't remember what he did. I think he did like movie stars, and then the kids then went together. But now that they're older, I think they might do them individually. And they made us fruit kebabs, and they made pizzas exactly like we made the other day. And then they made cupcakes, but obviously me and Marcus were like around them. But then they would host it, and then we had to do they had to like host us. They had to entertain us, and we had like singing competitions. That's what you could do. You could have a sing off. Get the telly on. I know not everybody have probably got a Wii, you know, one of them Wii Nintendo things. Yeah, just chuck on some music and you can have a sing off. You can have a dance off. How cheap and cheerful is that? Sing off a dance off. But yeah, we had a laugh. We did Come Dine With Me, and it was amazing. And at the end then you had to secretly vote like, oh, how many out of 10 would you give that person. But yeah, it's just like, please don't panic about getting out all the time, right? Just, not everybody have got the money to do it. Do stuff that's going to do stuff that they're going to enjoy. I promise you, they're not gonna think back in their heads, my mum and dad You know, they didn't get us up in the morning and we wasn't dressed and out and on the beach at this time, or we wasn't in a play centre for this many hours, or we didn't eat out food every day. Kids don't think like that. It's all in your head, I'm promising you. They do not care. As long as you were there spending time with them, you haven't got to be down the arcade every day spending 25, £30 on the rides. You haven't got to do it. We're lucky we got a cinema, and it's £3.50 a ticket. If you have got that kind of money and you have got that cinema, you know, accessible to you, you're allowed to take food in now. I'm not saying, you know, you go in with a full-on cooked dinner into the cinema, but even if you just have to buy your cinema ticket and you have to cut back and you just take your own sandwiches and a pack of crisps and a bottle of pop, you cater it for you. If that's what you've got to do, that's what you've got to do. And if you don't like cinema, I know a couple of people with kids and they don't like the cinema. It's too loud for them. We went to the cinema the other day and I came out with a massive headache because it was that loud. We went to see Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and my head was like, boom, boom, boom. But yeah, you haven't got to worry about, if you don't want to go to the cinema, don't go to the cinema. If you want to go swimming, I'm sure there's a couple of family packages, you know, if you go a certain time, you know, you don't have to pay full price, or but yeah, get the kids baking, get the kids being creative again, get them off the laptops and the iPads and the games. But this is what we do. We have family night. So like I said, I don't know what night you were watching this, but I guarantee now, by the time this goes out, we would have probably have played Among Us as in live, not on the phone, live production of Among Us. We're going to be playing Cluedo, Guess Who. The other day we were playing Hangman. Amazing game, absolutely amazing game. We start off with easy, then we go medium, then we go hard. I thought I was doing easy ones, but the boys were just looking at me thinking, I've never seen that film, ma'am. I've never read that book, ma'am. And I was like, what did I do? Toy Story and Hansel and Gretel. But because they weren't letters, normal letters, and they were looking at them and they couldn't think, and it's mad. But I just have a game of Hangman. I love doing that. But I hope this has been insightful. I hope you've watched this video and think, oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. Well done. Yeah, baking, painting rocks, painting, colour competition. Like, there's so much you can do. Look, so much you can do. The kids are not, like I said, don't go putting yourself into debt. You haven't got to do it. There's so much coming up. It's only 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks. Even if you just have movie night, even if you buy a big bag of this, I think this was like £1.79, right? Sit on the settee, you bring the duvets down, get everybody in, you know, have a nice shower, get a nice clean pyjamas on, sit on the settee. You can bring the mattresses down if you want and just have a movie night. This is what we did over Christmas. We had a basket, not like this. We had a basket and we all put our names in a hat, and then we all had to pick out our name, and then whoever was first would get the first pick of Christmas films. And that's what we did. We literally had a full-on 9-10 hours of watching Christmas films. And my kids are a little bit older now, so they understand, like, if they're not first, it's not like a competition. You were gonna get to watch a film. And what did I pick? I picked Moana, and what a fantastic film that was. Yeah, just have movie nights, singing competitions, dancing competitions, cooking competitions. Come dine with me, make it a family edition, even invite friends over. Yeah, that's what I've got to say. This is what I'm going to be doing. So a lot of this now I've got to hide because most of this is going in the kids' bags for Easter. So I'm going to hide them. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. So happy Easter everyone. I hope you have a lush day, whatever you're getting up to. So enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. So take care, stay safe, and keep on, or keep hydrated. Bye everyone.